Hey everyone, I'm here with another little video here. I also wanted to give my thoughts on the movie Wish, the Disney movie that came out recently. Here's the thing: it's when I saw it originally, I thought I didn't mind it. Um, I thought it was okay, but I don't know. After thinking about it more, it's still not a bad movie. But I wouldn't say it's a great movie either. I mean, it does have. I said this is a very mixed bag. Um, I mean, I like. Let's see. I like the animation. Um, I like the animation. Um, the voice actors do good. Music's okay. The songs aren't really the best song I think is the Wish theme, which was sung by Ariana DeBose. Um, This wish. That's just a little bit. I know it's not the good, whatever. But I don't want to get copyrighted. That's probably the best song in the movie, and the other song, "You're a Star." I mean, the song's all right, I guess. Um, I did like the way it's shot in that scene with the animals. It's a decently shot scene. Um, there was a couple funny moments there when they'd have a deer named Bambi with the bear Lil Jon, the movie Bambi and Robin Hood. And Lil Jon says, oh no, Bambi says, "Thanks for not eating me, John." I thought that was kind of funny, unexpected. And then Bambi sees the light coming towards him, and he says, like, "Oh, I can't stop staring." I mean, like a deer, it's like a deer in a headlight joke. I mean, I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, yeah. But overall, the film, there's some good moments. You know, the dad, her grandfather turns 100. There's some good moments between Asha and her and him. Even the grandfather turns 100, which I think was intentional because as Disney turns 100, this is their 100th year, so I think that was kind of intentional, I think. Magnifico, he's an okay villain, but I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites. The whole concept of him taking wishes but only granting, I guess, only granting them to certain people, it's a different concept, I'll give it. It could be kind of interesting, but I don't know. I felt like they could have done a little more than that. But there's some funny, like I said, like the talking animal bit. I think that was a little, a, that was a reference. It was meant to be like a homage to other previous Disney films that had that. Which, I mean, I thought it was well done. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny, kind of. It was. I didn't mind it. I get what they were going for. I will say though that I will say though that uh, this was supposed to be their big 100 movie. No, I'd say this Elemental. I'd say this is the shining this is Disney's shining moment of sorry Ember. This is Disney's shining moment of the year right here. I mean, I absolutely loved this movie. I know it's technically a Pixar movie, but it still counts as Disney. I mean, this has so much heart, so much. It has so much wholesomeness, so much heart, so much passion into it, and I'm so glad that this ended up. It made a huge comeback at the box office. I'm so glad that it made a decent profit in the end, because it deserved it. Out of the fact it's an original movie, and this shows right here that original ideas are not dead. And here's the thing, though. This worked without... I'm a spoiler alert. This worked well without a big bad villain. There was plans to have a villain called Drip or something. I'm glad they didn't, because this didn't need a villain for the movie to work on its own. You know, this is... I think this is... I say Wish... Wish isn't even doing that well at the box office. Maybe it will eventually, but I mean, hey, this ended up making a comeback, so people say, why not that? I mean, this had more to it, though, I'll say. I think this had the director, Pete Sohn, was his name? Pete Sohn. He based elements, no pun intended, of his life around this movie, and it was more of a personal story, I think, for him. And I think this is more of a gem, because there's no animals, there's no people. Hold up. Yeah? Yeah. Nothing. Not yet. Sorry about that, guys. So, Wish, I mean, I like the fact that, this is a unique concept. Yes, some people say this story might have been like a Romeo and Juliet story. Some people say, it's been done, it's like Zootopia. I get that, but I really can appreciate this for what it is. Zootopia, Nick and Judy's relationship wasn't really the crux of the movie. It was a little bit, but they'll probably explore more of that in the sequel. I mean, I like the fact that this was like a rom-com kind of... I like the fact that the romance was the crutch. What's the word? Crux of the film. Wally was kind of that too, but I felt this... Wally was good, but I felt this did it the best. And now I'm making this into an Elemental re-review, but I'm just saying, I think this was so much more just better made than Wish. And this is Disney's shining moment of the year. I would say this is easily a contender for best animated film next year, which it may win. I think it has a good shot. But for Wish overall, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad movie, but I mean, also I will say, I did like during the end credits, there's like a little tribute to all their characters over the years, drawn in like a light drawing. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean, but they're drawn in light. Like someone took like a yellow drawing and drew it on the screen, if that makes sense. I thought that was kind of nice. And there's a little after credit scene of someone playing When You Wish Upon a Star and an acoustic guitar. I thought that was kind of nice too. So, oh, and I will say, I will give credit. I did like the fact that Asha, I kind of found it cool, interesting that she didn't... I'm going to... Spoiler alert. Before I forget. Spoiler alert. I appreciated that she didn't end up with anyone. She didn't end up with a man. I thought that was kind of refreshing. That for once, she was... I don't think she was looking into anyone either, but I don't know, I thought that I'll give credit. That was kind of refreshing. So, yeah, I mean, overall, this movie Wish, I'd say it's a very mixed bag. And as much as I'd like to see... Man, how do I say this? I said it's an original, and I really would love to see original movies succeed. Because, like I said, we don't need these pointless reboots, remakes of adapting existing property. whatever. Said we need. I'm glad. I'm all for original. I'd like to see original ideas succeed. Like I said, Elemental, that was an original, and that ended up succeeding. So hey, so that's proof right there that original stuff isn't dead. Which I don't know. It's like I can understand why Wish hasn't been doing well because it was a very mixed bag, subpar. Hate to say it, subpar movie overall. It wasn't. I keep saying I know I'm like a broken record. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best I've seen either. Um, like I said, this year I kind of had a feeling though it wasn't going to be Elemental because Elemental, that is such a tough act to follow for this year in animated movies, in my opinion. I kind of had a feeling that Wish. It's kind of like 2016 Zootopia. That came out best animated movie of the year. I'm glad that won the Oscar. Moana, I had a feeling it wasn't going to beat Zootopia. Even Moana, I thought was kind of a step back from Zootopia. I mean, Moana felt like a very safe, basic movie by the numbers. Zootopia was a much more unique, mature, that had a lot more really deep and adult stuff in it, while still being okay for kids anyway. But yeah, Wish, I mean, I'd say it's just a very mixed bag. Like I said, the characters were there. They're not, I wouldn't say they're bad, but Asha, she's probably the best character, the main character. Hey, she's the main character. And her grandfather, Magnifico's alright. His wife's okay. Their friends are okay. Like I said, it's just, they're there. I didn't mind them. And like I said, it's just a shame that the songs I thought were meh at best, except for the Ariana DeBose theme, which you've heard it in the trailers, and I've said a little bit before. I wish upon this wish, like that. I mean, you know what I mean, but that's easily the best song of the film. And the Eurostar song, as I said, it's an okay song, I guess. The way it's shot, like with the animals, like I'll admit the way it's shot, I think makes up for it. But the ending I thought was okay too, with with them fighting back. Spoiler alert, fighting back against Magnifico. It's an alright scene, but I mean, yeah, overall it's a mixed bag. If you have family, kids, I'd take them. I mean, support. I'd say support. I'd say if you have money. I know money's tough for a lot of people right now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would say support original ideas as much as you can, but I know at the same time there's a lot of other stuff, and I get it. So I'd say support original ideas. I'm gonna sound like a broken record now. Support original ideas, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Support original ideas. Still, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm tired. See you guys later. Bye.